Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room. Are you ready for another terrible Godzilla game? Well, then prepare yourself for this one. It's Godzilla, the series, Monster Wars. It's as bad as you think it is. It's one of the great questions of all time. Why do game companies hate Godzilla? It shouldn't be that hard to make a steady stream of good Godzilla games. He stomps on things, he burns buildings and crushes people and monsters and causes explosions. It's everything a video game should be, yet they mess it up all the time with crap like this, Godzilla the series, Monster Wars, which is amazingly the sequel to Godzilla the series, both games on Game Boy Color, both of them terrible. In fact, they're nearly identical. With this weird-looking Godzilla slowly taking his time through boring levels, shooting enemies, and eventually battling end bosses with the same move over and over and over again. And the first game is exactly like this, so I can't believe it sold well enough to warrant a sequel. But at least we get a rich, compelling storyline with dynamic, interesting characters. Or not. One improvement. They fixed the Godzilla sound in the sequel here. But they still didn't add music or any stomping sound effects during the actual gameplay. It's the sound of silence as you're killing everything. A couple other differences are the aiming reticule, or whatever that is, on the right side of the screen. Your health doesn't regenerate. Instead, you shoot little red cross symbols. And those are the big differences between this and the first Godzilla, the series. Just avoid both games. Why is he so slow? Godzilla needs to go for a jog or something. Get through the game a little faster. While it packs a bit of a challenge, you try to shoot the enemies. Aiming is difficult, and you can guard until your guard meter runs out. You have an auto fire. There's a password save system. There's terrible music during the boss battles. It's somewhat playable, but not nearly as enjoyable as watching a good Godzilla movie. So they're just flagrantly abusing the awesome Godzilla license. This must have been made by Gamera fans, trying to sabotage Godzilla's good name. The only things Godzilla, the series Monster Wars, has going for it is the underwater parts where you shoot squids, and the fact that this was sent to the show by Felicity in Worcestershire, England. Thank you once again, Felicity. Even though I don't care for this game, obviously, I feel like I've done a good service by demonstrating that you should avoid it, and spend your time watching Godzilla movies instead. In fact, I just picked up Godzilla SOS on Blu-ray, and I'm pretty psyched about that. So, yeah, just skip this one. Thanks again, Felicity. Godzilla versus hamsters. In this case, I think the hamsters win.